Hello, everybody. Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike podcast here, and I am back with another edition of Front Row, these live music, reaction, commentary, analysis videos, and I am back in the wonderful world of Elvis Presley, and I am also back in the wonderful world of live performance Elvis Presley with a 1977 performance of Unchained Melody. I know the song, but mainly from the movie Ghost, which was the Righteous Brothers, I want to say. But I don't know the Elvis version, and a whole lot of people have told me that I need to react to this. And I have learned to always trust an Elvis fan. So I'm going to live by that credo now and watch and respond to this and give my pure and honest initial first reaction. Before I do so, though, quick reminder that I do appreciate feedback. You can leave that here on the channel, and I always look forward to hearing what you, the learned Elvis fans have got to add as far as background context on these performances and what I should cover next. And also, I do very much appreciate likes and subscribes. It makes a huge amount of difference. If we get more people subscribing to the channel, there's more conversation, and ultimately that's why I do this. So if you want more of these videos, that's what you need to do, and encourage others to do likewise. And also, I would remind you that I do pause these videos. I do talk over them. That's just how I react. Apologies if that is not to your taste, but that is just how I do it. And I would also strongly urge you to watch and listen to this performance in its entirety before I go and talk all over it. Okay, Unchained Melody, 1977. Let's have a look.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's a song that I just recorded. It's an old song called Unchained Melody. I had to play the piano, so it'll take just a second. I don't know all the chords, so if you hear me, get my fingers caught and put in Unchained Melody from an album called Unchained Melody. Makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Now, this is 1977, so this is the year he died. He doesn't seem well here. And this doesn't necessarily look like it was planned as well. I'm just wondering whether this was a spontaneous, unset listed, off-the-cuff performance. I don't know. Let's see. Wow, he's got somebody holding the microphone for him. Wow.
A lonely time
That's pure Elvis.
so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine?
Wow.
I need your love. Godspeed your love. Do me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea.
Still there, though. He's still in there. You know, you can still see the humour. And it's all stripped away here, isn't it? You know, all of the orchestras and the pomp and the circumstance and the pageantry. You know, he's here kind of like a boxer, you know. He's sweating and he's a slugger. He's fighting it out. He's a fighter. You know, this is the performance of a fighter.
I'll be coming home. Wait for me, my love, my darling. I've hungered for your kiss. A long, lonely time.
Goosebumps. Pause there for a second. You can see it in the audience. There's so much going on here. he's got such a complex relationship with his audience as well. I see this. There is a codependency, and he's a superhuman, but he's also superhuman. He is one of the most human people ever, but he is so super heroic as well. He's able to do these things that no mere mortal can do, but we see ourselves in him, and we pin our dreams on him, and on pop stars and icons. And you can see in the audience that they're moved by him. They can tell that, he's struggling in life, but they're willing him on, and they're moved by his plight, but also moved by his ability to fight through it, and through sheer talent and force of will, he's able to just get through it and manage it. It's like it's like Rocky Balboa. It's like in the movie where he came back and he was an older guy, and he did it just through sheer force of will. And you can see the audience is sort of nervous but moved and excited, and all of these things together, watching this man walk this tightrope, this emotional, physical, artistic tightrope, and the courage and the determination and the sense of duty to his audience is coming through here. And he sounds friggin' amazing as well. It's got to be said, but you can tell that he's having to work twice as hard to get the result. But that makes it mean more. You could be cynical. You could be one of these people who makes fun of Elvis, or, makes fun of celebrities when they get older, or whatever, But it means more when they do that, when he does this, because it is harder. And he could just go away, but he's there for the audience and what that means in that relationship. The love of his life,
So slowly, and time can do so much for you. Still I need your love. God, speed love
We could be talking to the audience.
to
Like a raw. Wow. I mean, there is an almost, and I don't say this, lightly, there is an almost religious symbolism to this. This idea of him sacrificing himself for the audience, and for his need to be loved, and his need to service an audience. But this is incredible. I mean, what you see here is this is victory. And I know that may seem like a weird thing to say about somebody who was so troubled and so near the end of their life. But this is the end of this is Rocky getting up off the mat when the referee is counting down to 9 or 10, What happens after this doesn't matter. Everybody's story ends somewhere. But what an incredible performance. And yeah, really kind of transcends musical performance and becomes emblematic of some larger representation of the human condition and the human spirit. And you really see his relationship with his audience and his muse stripped of all of its artifice, and there in its most raw, naked, and very human form. Unchained Melody, Elvis Presley, Rapid City, 1977. That's a Mount Rushmore performance. Feedback always appreciated. Either email me at rewatchprojectpodcast@gmail.com or alternatively leave comments here on the channel. Let me know what I should cover next. Check out the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, the audio podcast that shares his feed. Looking forward to speaking to you out there, Elvis Presley and music fans. See you soon. Bye-bye.